The mayor of Minneapolis, Jacob Frey, is saying that he's actually proud to have the largest Somali community in the country, and his police chief...
Well, then he's a fool.
I'm really struggling to talk about current events these days. Everything is fucking heartbreaking. And that's really come to a head this week with Trump sending in ICE to Minnesota, targeting the Somali population in my home state. And I'm watching all of the videos about it, whether it's the videos coming out of Minnesota about what ICE are doing there and Minnesotans standing up, or the videos from the Somali community who are saying that Minnesota is the promised land. They were promised it 3,000 years ago. Or more disturbingly, the people, my mutuals, who are talking about it being a fuck around and find out moment for the Somali population. And I could not disagree more. 23% of the Somali population voted for Trump. 23%. That means that 77% did not. And also, nobody fucking deserves Trump's ICE. Not even the 23%. That is a small minority of that population who voted for this shit. And the main reason that Trump is doing this is because of Ilhan Omar.
She shouldn't be allowed to be a congresswoman, and I'm sure people are looking at that. And she should be thrown the hell out of our country. She's always talking about the Constitution provides me with, go back to your own country and figure out your Constitution.
Like, it's giving Regina George. He's obsessed with her. I don't know. I guess I'm trying to understand my mutuals who are like, fuck around and find out, when it's such a small minority of people who are fucking around and finding out, and the rest of that community doesn't deserve this. Nobody deserves this. And a few years back, I even covered what deportation of Somali people looked like under a Trump regime in his first term. They tried to fly Somali people back to Somalia, and the ICE agents were too fucking afraid to even fly into Somalia. The plane stayed on the tarmac 12 hours away from Somalia without air conditioning, horrible conditions, etc., for like an entire weekend. And then they brought the Somali people back to the US. That was the first term. So I have no idea what is even going to happen now in the second term. Just send them to a completely different country? I don't know, this is a really long video. I'm going to keep the blame squarely where it belongs, on the majority white people who voted for this shit and the people who could not vote for Kamala Harris. All those online leftists. And even to those people, I would not wish Trump's ICE on them. Because as I said, nobody deserves that except for this woman.
Vote for me so we can kick every dirty Muslim out of Texas, save your daughters from getting raped by Mohammed, and protect our soldiers from getting murdered in broad daylight.